I've always been emotional. Like, in a world you're not supposed to be emotional. And I'm fine with that. I've been fine with that. That's how I mask. When I don't,
That's
really,
totally
it's like the opposite of the shit of like when it gets crunchy and I want to go, but I give in to feeling to break down and to cry and to go to those places. That's the mask where there's other shit happening.
That's right.
And how the anger came through at the end and you kept going. And I thank you so much for just. It's like a light bulb, and it.
See, you're the inverse of most men. Most men's masks are like completely shut down a feeling or go aggro, 0 to 60. That's culturally how we're taught. You deflect by just, it's not, the hard part is correct. But Hunter, what we've got to figure out is like, that thing definitely, it becomes, I don't want to call it inauthentic because I know it comes from the right place.
But it's the trick that I do.
Because you do that so that you don't actually have to go to the weird, funky, real, this is good. That's real vulnerability where I took you.
Yeah.
Where you go, and an untrained eye thinks you're being vulnerable because you turn on the tears. I call bullshit! It's kind of bullshitty. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you know it is. But you can get away with it because you're a handsome, rugged leading man, and you cry those tears, and we feel for you. But no, I call BS, and I know you know that I'm right.
You're.
But Hunter, why is it so scary to just sit in it? I got you where I wanted you.
I got it.
Tell me.
When I hear you.
I know, I'm so
annoying.
annoying.
My ass and you get on me.
I'm annoying.
I hear my dad. I hear my coaches. I hear hierarchy in my.
I hear it. I'm sorry.
But that's where it's like.
But see, those people, no fault of their own, because they also were following the masks and the cultural roles that those men had to play because they were taught by their fathers and they were taught by their fathers, and so it will be until we start to course correct a conversation about what it really means to be a man and to have real feelings. But here's the thing, I'm actually having you stay in it. My coaching is trying to get you to stay in it so you actually be in the authentic part as opposed to turning it off. Your tears are turning it off. See what I'm saying?
Because God, like when you just kept coming back at it.
I got to stay in it.
Deep,
I got it. Hunter, you know what I was trying to get at was actually I was going to have you say it. No. Well, you kind of did, but what I was going to have you do was say it to yourself. Because that's what you're really battling. I wanted you to speak finally, in freedom, the way you really want to speak to Hunter. And probably the way you do in your own mind. You're probably not sweet to yourself in your own mind, just like none of us are. But I wanted that to come out emotionally. When's the last time you talked to your dad? See, you and I are very psychic. This is so weird. Our talkbacks are so psychic, you and I. What's up with the dad?
Not now.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
No, he texted me right before class.
Hunter, you have to have a conversation with him. It's not that he's going to cop to the way he was, or apologize, or make amends, or even receive you. That's not the point of authentic communicating of where we are in our own feeling. And it's not to make him feel bad or guilty about it. It's just called, I have to communicate how I feel. Dad. You can even start with Dad. This is so hard for me because I've been shutting this down for 35 years of my life. And I respect you and I love you. You can always lead from those places. And you'd be surprised at how receptive people are when you just come to them from a place of, but I really feel like this is holding me back, or it's something that I've been scared to share with you, and I know that I can share it with you because I know you'll hold a space because I'm your son. I'm just giving you different tools to start a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to do it.
I did it 16 years ago.
See, this is weird. It's incomplete.
and it was just, you weren't welcome. Anyways, that's not.
Listen, that's the risk we have to do in creating boundaries and our own well-being. You got to do it. It's painful. But here's the thing. Is he really welcome in your house, in the house of your heart, if you can't really be who you are? Ooh, that's deep.
Just as bad as him? Not that it's bad.
Well, wait. Did you hear what I'm saying? If you can't really authentically be and share who you are with people who love you the most or who you are blood connected to, then does it really matter that, you said 16 years ago you tried to do it and you weren't welcome in the house? So you stayed in this sort of quasi-relationship, not built on anything really real?
It's nothing. It's this.
Yeah, see what I mean? Hunter, you got to find a way to start expressing it.
You're right.
You could write a letter. You have to share it. You have to share it. Okay?
Yeah.
You're doing great. We got some amazing breakthroughs there.
Thank you.
Some really huge things, and this is a conversation I think that helped people a lot. You're being really brave. But Hunter, it's time. You got to do that homework.
Booked the flight home for Thanksgiving today.
Yay!
I think that would be a disastrous time to do it. No, it really would be. That would be a nightmare. Because the holidays bring up so much shit for everybody anyway. And then you're there on their turf. And then wait, I gotta finish this. And then you resort back to the roles. Wait. You resort back to the roles you were when you were 16. You become a 16-year-old. Your dad becomes that figure. You're Now, I advocate go home for Thanksgiving, but before you do that, you have to start a conversation about it. You must.